I'm sick.
Oh.
I feel like shit! Can you put the coffee on?
I'm actually not drinking coffee anymore. I am doing coffee enemas, though. Oh. Do you want any of these turmeric C3PO capsules I picked up at the Cool Apothecary?
I just want some coffee. Do we have any juice?
I just made this beet, placenta, and stem cell kale juice. If you want some more, I can make some more.
No thanks. I'll just go out in a little while and get some orange juice. Are you eating cardboard?
It's a wood pulp and organic collagen.
You're eating cardboard?
I'm on a new health regime.
Since when?
Since this morning. What are we watching?
The Clay and Pat Show.
I love these guys. You have to keep watching. It gets really funny.
I'm gonna send the Shex. A Shex doesn't text while pooping. I'm pooping while I text. This is really stinky.
Yo! Looking like the thinker while making a stinker. Texting my bro Pat. This one's a thinker. What do you mean, Clay? What did you do? That was a Shex. And this is one too. Shex is a text while you poo. What a coinky-dink. I'm on the John, but I had to stand up because my caca's too long. My cock's long too.
Whoa. I said caca, dude.
And a cock-a-doodle do.
A poop, pee, a steamer to the duty, the fart shot, the dookie, and the pieces of the pieces duty.
This is so stupid.
Wait, just watch this one. This is really funny.
You've seen this already?
Ziggy fucking Stardust. I thought that might be you. Remember me? PS 128? We went to kindergarten together. I'm Tony. Tony Baloney.
Oh, Tony Baloney.
Yeah. You've been up there on Mars, right? What's the matter? The old neighborhood ain't good enough for you no more?
Okay, let's watch something else.
Isn't there something on the History Channel?
In July 2013, the legendary Dirt Lounge opened its doors to New York's brightest stars. Radical artists like Courtney Coccyx, Manson Buttflame, and Dash Render flocked to the Chinatown basement to hobnob with curators,
Wait, this just happened! How can this be history?
I think we have entered a new paradigm. I think we are going to enter a new paradigm, and yet at the same time, nothing's changed. Do you know what I mean?
Everybody who was anybody was at the Dirt Lounge.
I'm inspired by the authenticity of these creative people, you know, because it's just the most authentic scene.
Culture is accelerating, Mona. History is over. Get with it. I'm gonna go do some errands.
Can you get me some normal juice?
Sure.
Talking about making babies, keeping house or baking pies. I just want you to see the image of a man reflected in my eyes.
How are you feeling?
Absolutely horrible.
Why don't you go for a walk? It's just glorious outside.
From the sensational director that brought you, the Roadkill documentary.
Is this that movie Peabody Cornhole was shooting last week?
God help Romeo and Juliet. They're in love in Verona Park.
Hey! There's that fucking blonde girl!
It's pretty much going to be the greatest movie ever made.
See, I told you she should have been in Zhe Zhe Jane, and now she's a fucking movie star!
I have to go meet Sarah.
Who?
My cousin. She's cool. We're probably just gonna walk around, maybe go to the movies or something.
Well, I would love to come, but I'm sick!
I think you need to get off the couch and turn off the television.
I'm legitimately ill. Jane!
4 hours ago marked the end of an era for the New York art scene. A time when pop stars could hobnob with curators, debutantes, and icons of the
Party
underground.
documentaries. What do they have to say this time?
Could hobnob with radical artists and experimental musicians.
I wasn't inspired by the musicians that were making music around me. So I pretty much just went inside and made my own.
We were all just sort of getting high. And as the night went on, we got higher and higher.
Power, sex, drugs, fashion, money, drugs, fashion, curators, iPods, doormen, wigs, hobnob.
It's hard to really know how to talk about it to someone who wasn't there. Swinging around Lower East Side, East Village, sleeping on each other's couches, sleeping with each other.
I think that for musicians and musical people, musical theater, music men, music women, performers, music performers, in general, I think we have a different idea of sociability, socializing. For us, it's always been part of art making, the process, and I think that it's just a matter of the rest of the culture catching up. You want to call that revolution? I mean, I wouldn't. I think that 4 hours ago, the world was a much more innocent place, and I don't know if that's an economic thing or what. But later tonight is like that. Who knows? I have no idea. I'm just living in the moment.
Jamie, how could you? I know no one in New York City!
When I was a child, I was a very sickly child, and oftentimes I'd take to my sick bed, and no one was around to tuck me in or pat me or kiss me on my feverish little head. I've never known much in the ways of love, and I never put much stock in family. But throughout all my invalid days and nights, I managed to sustain one fantasy. I'd toddle out of bed and then I'd emerge into the screen, and the sickly fiends would then be watching me on TV, on TV, on TV. I want to be up on that screen, shiny and clean, abstract and obscene. I want to belong to the world of that dream, eternally seen in that square-shaped machine, to be seen and not to see, to be beamed and not to be, to believe but not to me on TV.
What are you doing?
How is
Peabody Cornhole's Romeo and Juliet. Oh, we didn't end up going to the movies. It must have been an awfully long film. It's nearly 2 a.m. I just said we didn't go to the movies.
You didn't go to the movies. I guess you're too busy being a downtown luminary.
What are you talking about?
I saw you in the goddamn documentary, Jane.
What documentary?
About the super historically important art happening party thing you were at when you were supposedly with your lame cousin.
I was hanging out with my cousin, and she's not lame. We had dinner at Vesuvius, and then we were walking around the village, and then we ran into her friend from study abroad program.
Well, how did you manage to revolutionize the art world and manage to sit down and have a conversation and reflect about your experiences?
Interview? What interview? I talked to some guy at the gallery for like 20 minutes, but I would hardly call that an interview.
It's not fair, Jean. I'm here, working myself sick, trying to be someone, trying to make something of myself by doing what I love and following my heart. And you go to one stupid party and become a legend.
Mona, you have to stop watching those behind the music oral histories of bullshit. They're complete fabrications. They're in no way accurate representations of history or culture.
Ah, whatever, Jane.
Look, if you're so desperate to be a talking head mouthing off about back in the dizzy, why don't you get off the fucking couch and throw in some platforms?
It's no use. It's too late.
It's never too late for nostalgia. Good night, Mona. I hope you feel better.
It was October 19th, 2013, and Mona was sick. Having turned her back on the art world and the sex and the hobnob, she opted for a quiet night at home on the couch. She stayed in her adorable pajamas and watched telly all night long. She looked great. She had made it. She was a star.